Yeah, movie chatter.
Movie chatter is a
Movie
good thing.
chatter.
Everybody likes to chatter. Everybody likes to choo-choo chatter. Everybody likes the movies. Everybody likes the moo-moo chatter.
There you go. You don't have to always copy Ron Burgundy. Make your own up. Loosen up. Get your pipes ready. How much alcohol you got in that cup?
Movie chatter starts right now.
So this week, fellas, we're going to talk about our most anticipated films of 2022.
Yes, we are,
And,
Dave.
and this is my
There are so many good ones coming up compared to the COVID years. I mean,
is
they've
what-
been saving them up.
this is my
that what it
favorite
is?
list
This is Dave's favorite list.
because once you actually see the movie, then you're not, it can either be bad
Right.
or
it's like a lot of things. It's
You're
the
going to buy a car. You're all
Right.
excited about buying a car, and then you finally get it, and that's okay.
Yeah.
But
It's like getting married, You're
no.
looking around at all these women's,
Okay.
and you finally get that one, and then
you
it's
might
like,
want to delete that for Don's
I'm
sake.
just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm entirely kidding. No, but I know. But anticipation and all that it's all the buildup of it.
You sounded like Martin Short there for a minute.
Did I?
right. I actually didn't have time to re-listen to our last show from last year,
Oh, okay.
and
Most anticipated movies of
yeah.
right, I was
2021.
gonna do that, but that was a little too difficult.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I didn't either.
but I do remember my most Whoa! I'm just throwing some background music in here.
There you
my
go.
most anticipated film of last year was Godzilla vs Kong, and it lived up to the hype for me.
Right.
I couldn't even think about.
Although
anything.
it did not make your best movies of 2021 list at all, if I remember correctly.
Well, top 10.
Best movies. Yeah, no.
I did that just because I wanted to,
Just wanted to change.
You
You know,
know-
shock people.
shock people. It would be too obvious. But it also would be,
It was up there. It was a good movie.
yeah, it was up there. The other ones were way high up.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what my most
Could do a
anticipated.
show on just Godzilla movies.
You could.
Ooh,
You
we
could.
might. That definitely would be.
There
if we
you go.
could- if
My
we
new
do
podcast, whenever that starts, that might,
the horror movie theater.
yeah, one of those. It's coming. Don't say it out loud because somebody will steal the title. Yeah, I don't trust anybody, literally. So,
Nice.
Is
Yeah.
that going to be on YouTube too?
I don't know. How was this difficult for you to figure out?
He's gonna have
of-
to film it himself if it is.
Now, see,
Was it
I
difficult?
don't trust that you guys actually I don't believe Bill. Did you really have most anticipated movies? Did you need to look at anything? I mean, I needed to look at stuff, but a lot of mine,
Well.
they've been in my head for a long time, over a year.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
Okay. Well, that's a good question. What about you, Bill? Did you know all of yours?
Well, I mean, you've been seeing trailers for some of these movies that date back a year ago.
Exactly.
True.
Right.
And they were supposed to come out last year. So some of
Right.
those
And
big
we-
blockbusters.
Right. There are some that we
I'm already bored of those movies and I haven't seen them yet.
we
Exactly.
we wait for trailers to be released, and we get excited when trailers get released. We've even done shows where we'll watch a trailer that has been very anticipated. And-
I watched a 1 hour trailer. It had millions of views, so it was a good one. And it listed all of the upcoming movies for next year.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not what a trailer is. I'm talking about just a movie trailer. You're talking about a trailer with many trailers in it, or was it?
It was a 1 hour of trailers.
Yeah,
So
it wa-
2-minute
you know-
trailers.
More like a YouTube video is what that would
Right,
be.
right.
Whereas as opposed to a 2-minute trailer, or
Well, these were all 2-minute trailers
I get
put
it.
together.
I get it. I get it.
We get it, Bill, but it's somebody produced it.
I'm just
so-
saying, like throughout the year, we watch trailers that we anticipate quite a bit, and that is helps influence what would be on this list.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know, there are a lot of movies that we hear about for years before they come out.
or like a surprise. All of a sudden, you go, "Whoa!
Right, right.
I actually saw a trailer. Knew nothing about it."
Yeah, that's true.
You know, we did that more when we were at the theater every week.
Right. And then the thing is, by the end of the year, some of the movies that are your favorite movies, you had no idea they were going to be coming out. I mean, Power of the Dog and The Electric
right.
Life of Louis Wan. I had no idea that
Right, and
those
those are-
movies existed.
Tina Fey. Tina Fey. What was my second favorite movie of the year? The Eyes of Tammy Faye.
Oh, The Eyes of Tam. Right. And that just came out of
I
nowhere.
had no idea.
Right. Netflix is great with that because
But I have to say, when I saw the trailer for it, I was very highly anticipated for that
Okay.
Tammy Faye movie. I went, oh, that looks really good.
Okay. Yeah. Right. But sometimes you don't get advance notice. So this list is probably going to miss a lot of really great movies, but it's fun to talk about. Like
Okay,
you said.
like the one that would have been really high on my list, I'm just going to rattle off a few 2023 movies. We don't need to talk about them,
Okay.
but these are the ones that possibly would have been 2022. So obviously Mission Impossible 7 should have been 2022. It's not. It's being moved to
Really? They're moving it?
Oh yeah, so to get that off your list. Yeah,
I saw that.
Ant-Man, there's a new Ant-Man in Quadrophenia. That was
Okay.
supposed to be. That's 2023 now.
Okay.
The Marvels, which is going to be Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel together in the same movie.
Wow. Yep. Mhm.
John Wick Chapter 4,
Yep.
Guardians of the Galaxy 3,
Boom. Chakalaka.
Fast and the Furious 10,
With Jason Momoa.
Shazam, Fury of the Gods was supposed to be.
Oh, wow.
Transformer Rise of the Beasts was supposed to be. Indiana Jones 5. You know, a couple years before COVID, these were 2022 movies.
Yeah.
Barbie with that's going to be one of my most anticipated for 2023. I'm going to rate it Barbie with Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie.
That
Yeah.
looks like
Yeah, I mean, I certainly
That's the kind of stuff
was
I'm
excited
She
when
is
I heard
a
it.
walking Barbie.
She is, yeah. Good casting there. Well, that's fun. Yeah, there's a lot of those that we hear about years in advance. And there's some that still, like you say, keep getting pushed back. All these movies that keep getting pushed back.
right.
Finally
I'm
got to
sure
see it.
it's possible that something on my list will be pushed back.
I am sick of seeing trailers for Top Gun Maverick.
No shit, man.
But that's actually coming out
it is.
fairly soon.
It's like May or something.
Yeah, so hopefully
But you're right. Like it was getting that way for sure with 007. No Time
my
to
God.
Die.
Oh, right.
at least Tom Cruise is smart enough that he hasn't wasted $1 on advertising. So they didn't try to start advertising these movies, except for Top Gun, but like the Mission Impossibles,
Yeah.
you know, and the Top Gun, you've seen it, but they really haven't been adding new trailers, you know.
Right. They.
It's pretty much word of mouth,
I think now that everybody kind of figured out that there might be a lot of delays in making movies, and they gotta just wait until they're really positive that that their release date is the real release date. Because boy, they just keep pushing them all back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you something on our list that we're looking at today. I bet you one of them we don't even see.
Well, it seems, though, that there's a lot more
In
going to come out that are, you know, superhero and action kind of big blockbuster kind of movies that I didn't see 2 years ago.
So you're saying that maybe we're getting past a little bit of that COVID delay stuff,
so.
and production is ramping up.
I think
I
so.
think so,
I think
yeah.
so too.
Yeah, I agree. But I think it's still, I mean, I'm sure their productions are being delayed right now with this whole Omicron, spike that we're seeing. Once everybody, because 4 months ago, everybody was kind of like, oh, okay, now we're back in action. And then, mask orders are going back on and people are delaying. And
Yeah, but we still have this new hybrid where like HBO comes out with a blockbuster like a John Wick or something, or whatever they had recently, and so it's at the theaters,
yeah,
and on HBO.
Red Notice or something like that.
Yeah,
On Netflix.
down in these quickly.
They are
There's
good.
not much in it actually. It's
They're not.
one of those little
They're
bottles.
not. It's misleading. What is that? Is that an ounce?
Do you remember when you could get these little mini bottles and like mom would come back from a vacation, and I think that's the only place you would get them back in the day was like an airport.
Or was it on the airplane?
Yeah,
or
the
was
airplane.
Yeah, airplane.
Okay, because otherwise, they don't. Is this what they used to have in like hotel refrigerators or no?
They did, but now it's like up to an ounce and a half. These are just 1 ounce.
And these are airplanes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Dave used to take one of those into his bed every night
Right.
and just
Well,
nurse it like a
let's
little nipple.
let's just stop delaying and take a little interlude, and we'll get right to the list. Is there a better song than that in the world? I don't think so. All right, here we go. The most anticipated movies.
Of 2020.
I'm going to go first.
Okay. Dave's number 10.
Number 10 follows the time-traveling pilot who teams up with his younger self and late father to come to terms with his past while saving the future. No details yet, but a new Netflix movie called The Addams Project with Ryan Reynolds.
I just recently heard about it.
Yeah, I mean,
It's not on my list. You got me.
yeah, it looks really good. I just see Ryan Reynolds in a spacesuit. So, I mean, what more do you
Yeah.
need to know? There's no information, so don't even look it up, Don.
Okay.
There's no information.
Love it.
It's just a Netflix movie, and I have a lot of Netflix movies, and I'm excited because they have, billions and billions of dollars to spend.
They are the biggest. I heard
So-
they're going up to $20 a month.
Worth it.
It's already $20
Oh,
a
is
month.
it? Okay, I heard they're raising prices again. But
I just want to
Boom.
say that I just love it. Now that I got my new 4K TV and Netflix, all the shows, well, a lot of the shows are in 4K HDR.
Right.
Oh, I just love it. I just love it. So I'll keep paying my Netflix fee.
Yep.
and I bet you it'll look really good. Ryan Reynolds has done quite a few movies with Netflix. Six Underground,
Right. Yeah.
and then the Red Notice. Those are big movies. I mean, as far as budget goes.
And if you get one or two phenomenal movies on a service, it should be worth it. I mean, you're only
Yeah.
paying.
Right.
What are you only paying? You're paying like
$20.
$20. So we did go to the movies. I mean, I have a movie theater. I want to play.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Wanna
throw
play
in the
good-
popcorn for $10 a bucket.
Bam.
You're up to 20
We're
bucks.
saving money. You're making money every good Netflix blockbuster that comes out.
Yeah. So the Atom Project.
The Atom Project.
Cool.
It's supposed to be actually March 11th. So
Wow, that's coming up
so
pretty
quick.
quick.
Yep. There you go. I got the dates on mine.
Wow, and it's amazing that there's not much available on it. Means that the movie must be pretty much made already, right?
Right. I think Netflix really just throws them out there. I mean, Red Notice, I think you got, I don't know, very little notice on Red Notice, didn't you?
No, that one was because it had The Rock and Gal Gadot and Ryan Reynolds. That was one of their like tentpole movies that they were really, doing a deal with.
All right, so which way do you want to go? Counterclockwise or clockwise? Who wants to go next? Who has more movies that can, swap one out?
I'll go.
All right, you go.
I go.
Number 10, Don.
Number 10. My number 10 is another big blockbuster, as a lot of mine you're going to find are. And it's with Dwayne Johnson.
Let me try to guess.
Now, you know it.
Black Adam?
Black Adam.
Didn't make my list. Actually,
Yeah.
forgot about it.
Yep.
Like 30th on my list.
There you go.
Looks cool though.
Yeah.
Is there a real trailer for it?
There is not a real trailer for it. There's,
Okay.
A couple of scenes. You see one scene, basically, with him kind of getting his suit or some of his powers or something in a
I think
cave.
there's probably fan trailers, right?
And he's supposed to be a bad guy, a bad superhero,
It's
right?
it's a spin-off from Shazam, centering on the film's anti-hero Black Adam, who is right. I actually just watched. You can watch on HBO. They got all the DC stuff.
Right.
Go ahead. I mean, I know it's nerdy or whatever, but there's a Black Adam versus Superman.
Cartoon?
Shazam, yes, cartoon, right? Where you see
Black Adam, Shazam, and Superman?
Yep.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I mean, have you,
Superman is like a mentor to Shazam, and then Shazam is there as Black Adam sort of comes down and is going to wreak havoc, and and so it's sort of the birth of Shazam in this particular thing, but it looks good. I don't know. I know Rock is Dwayne Johnson. He's got a lot of critics. I like his movies.
Yeah.
Fuck, man, they're fun.
I mean, when they land, they land.
They land, man. I mean, I love a Jumanji,
Oh, yeah.
I like him in The Fast and the Furious. I mean, come on, man. He was fun in Red Notice.
Who's the star of Peacemaker? John Cena.
John Cena.
Like, his shit didn't land every time, but now he's
he's getting some traction.
he's
Jungle Cruise. I mean, that was a good movie, right?
I think
You
The
enjoyed
Rock
that,
may
didn't
have
you?
a couple, kind of floppy. The Jungle Cruise
Ballers.
wasn't great.
Oh, I thought the Jungle Cruise was pretty good. I liked it. Fighting with my family.
So, do you have any idea when Black Adam is coming out?
Black Adam is expected July 29th, according to IMDb.
Okay.
So that's kind of a late summer one. So hopefully it comes out, and that's my 10. Like I said, I've got about 15 other movies right below that didn't make the cut.
Okay.
Like let's say Aquaman and The Lost Kingdom didn't quite make the cut. That's that's probably right in there. The Flash didn't make my cut. That's another DC big movie that'll be really fun.
And I'm thinking about
And they're
those
all-
movies, but
They could have been number 10
I'm
for me.
not anticipating those like ooh.
Yeah. Well, I like that kind of thing. I mean, when I anticipate a movie, it's usually because, I don't know, I expect a lot of action or something like that.
Well, another part of it
Or
is
something that's-
these small movies like The Power of the Dog, they don't have the budgets to put out all this pre-advertising.
No.
I mean, when you advertise, that costs money. That is a big part of their budget. Could be as much as, 30%. So we don't really know what the future Power of the Dog or some of these smaller films are going to be.
Right.
I mean, now let me tell you how I anticipate movies. I probably do something that maybe you guys don't do, but I usually we're waving to the camera. Ever since the invention of IMDb and a cell phone, I like to go to my favorite actors or directors.
Right, and look for
And I just click on them and I go,
upcoming.
What are upcoming movies? And
right.
that is what I do.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's how you do it. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
almost
yeah.
constantly. I mean, almost everything
Oh.
is,
So
that's how I do it.
in production.
In production, or it's like you can tell, like it's, it's wrapping up. They let you know.
Okay.
So how about you, Bill?
Number 10.
Number 10.
Okay. So again, these are well advertised and they're going to be blockbusters. Thor: Love and Thunder.
Oh, wow.
Natalie Portman, director. Taka Waititi, or I can't never say his name right.
That's it. You got it right. First
Okay.
time.
So it's going to be funny. It's a follow up to Ragnarok.
Absolutely. It's a little bit higher on my list. It's definitely on my list.
Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to
Very
that
much
movie.
looking forward to that movie. Oh my gosh. Holy cow, man. Love and Thunder. I mean, it's going to, because it's got Tiki Watiki in there. I mean,
It's actually not on my list, but I mean,
it's not on your list either.
but you know, I'm going to say all my movies on my list I'm really anticipating, and you know, it's hard to rank them.
I'm telling you, though, you got
Natalie Portman.
Taka Watiki is directing it again.
He's probably going to sneak in the show too.
Natalie Portman as Jane Foster. She's getting powers in this one. You got Karen Gillian as Nebula. She's going to be in the movie. You've got Christian Bale as the villain.
Oh, that's right.
Fuck yeah, man. Not to mention, you know, Peter Quill. Chris Pratt's going to be in there. Tessa Thompson. I mean, this thing is full. Russell Crowe as Zeus.
Is there a date on that
What
movie?
the what? July 8th is what I see.
Whoa!
They've got Sam Neill. They've got Jamie Alexander as Sif.
I'm gonna
She's
take.
gonna be
I
coming
might.
back.
I may take off the whole week.
Melissa McCarthy is going to be in the movie as actor Hella. Oh,
Wait.
so she's probably going to do. She's
Wait, Melissa?
Melissa McCarthy. You know.
Oh, chubby.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
right.
From,
What's her sister's name?
Nine.
Or her cousin?
Yeah, the Playboy model. I
Okay,
don't
okay.
remember her name.
Okay, I just
But,
thought that's what you're
Yeah,
thinking.
Matt Damon as actor Loki, and her as actor Hella. So they're probably going to get another one of those
okay.
scenes where they act
Oh
out.
my God!
That's going to be funny.
Yeah, but I'll get to make a little cameo.
Cool. So you like the big movies then?
Now
Bill?
that one I could actually feel a tingle. You know, the stuff that I mentioned, you're probably gonna go, "Huh, okay, Dave, next." But when you said that, it wasn't on my list. But I'm very excited for.
I'm with you, Bill. We'll watch it at Dave's Theater downstairs. I wonder if that, that's an interesting question.
Oh no, I'm going. I'm
Is that going to be a theater movie or is that going to be
100%. That's day one Thursday for me.
But what if it's released simultaneously on Disney Plus?
I don't think it's gonna do. I don't
Okay.
think. I mean, if it
You think they're going to be doing that less?
It depends on COVID-19 and the
they didn't do it
numbers.
for Eternals.
You think it's going to
I
have
mean,
to do with that?
Omnicrom's already gone down. They're saying it's dropping in most
Oh
states.
yeah, we're going to the theater on a Thursday. We're gonna take off Friday.
I'm with you.
But who knows? Maybe it'll be like a new zombie apocalypse, the next one coming
Yeah.
out of China.
I hope.
That'd be great.
I hope something
That
with a
would be
little
great.
more hardcore symptoms.
Yeah. I want something-
Projectile vomiting.
Right. That would have been
I want to shake like that.
And I want them to run
Death in the Street.
slow. I'm scared of these fast running
right.
zombies.
If I'm gonna pick my zombie apocalypse, I would go with a Walking Dead.
I
version.
want them walking.
Right.
I want Walking Dead. I don't
Walking
want
Dead.
Running Dead.
Right. No. Something we can deal with. I'm pretty good with an axe.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get some swords.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot. Michonne.
Yes.
She was good.
But
Gotta
boy,
catch
that
up on
show's still on, and I stopped watching it probably the past 3-4 years.
Yeah. What if they'd ever do a movie on that? Like a Walking Dead. It's not really. Maybe it doesn't suit itself to a feature.
Well, yeah, The Walking Dead was supposed to have some,
Supposed to have a feature.
some Rick.
Oh.
Rick was going to have his own films, but
Before they
we
kill
don't
him
know.
off.
The hype is dwindling severely.
Well, there you go. Bill's number 10 is the fourth sequel in the Thor saga,
Okay.
Love and Thunder.
My number
Wait,
9.
did we go to Don's yet?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
we did.
Yeah,
we
mine was
did.
Black Adam.
Bill's been
And
drinking.
Dave's, what was your 10, Dave?
The Adam Project.
Oh, the Adam Project.
Ooh, Black Adam, Adam Project.
Hey, look at
Adam.
that.
People are getting confused.
Adam Sandler.
Nope.
Adam and Eve.
Adam and Eve. Please watch this podcast on YouTube. We really crashed and burned that last episode. Just me and Don.
Yeah,
Like no views. It was like, yeah.
I could understand that. We were both sitting on the same side of the.
We were in focus.
We were in
No
focus.
one wants to see that shit.
Nobody could see the guns.
Yeah, the
Everybody
guns.
likes looking at the Dave's big guns all day.
Okay. So my number
don't know.
9, another Netflix movie, February 18th, coming up pretty quick,
Wow.
right?
Yeah. 3 weeks.
Do you know anybody named Elsa Fisher? Is that
Yeah.
Okay. She
Believe
will be
so.
starring in the direct sequel to the original 1974 movie, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh man.
So that's all I know. It's an original film, and it's a direct sequel.
Oh, I don't know Elsa Fisher.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
I thought I was
Maybe she just has a name that you thought you knew.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of young people.
I thought she was I'm not wearing any panties.
No, not her. No.
Yeah.
It centers around Leatherface and new victims. So
I seen this on there on the upcoming.
I'm excited. That's a big horror movie.
Have they done one recently?
I've got a horror movie on my list. I can't wait to tell you about it.
Okay. But
didn't they do?
they've remade it.
They've remade
Jessica Biel.
Okay.
But some of them are good, some of them are bad. I'm hopefully that Netflix might just let them unleash something near NC-17.
Yeah.
Face peeling and
Interesting that it is a Netflix movie. Very interesting.
yeah.
Sounds good. Yeah.
There you go. Number 9.
Boom.
How about you, Donald?
With John Larroquette. I wonder what he does in there. My number 9, I'm sure it may make some of everybody's lists, possibly.
Possibly.
A little higher, possibly. It's got Brad Pitt and Sandra Bullock.
Oh, yeah.
It's got Yazzie Beetz and Aaron Taylor Johnson. It's got Byron Tyree Henry.
Oh, this looks so good.
Bullet Train.
Yeah,
Bullet
you know
Train.
what? I forgot to put it on my list.
Oh, there's another one that
Boom.
it has Brad Pitt and
Oh, okay.
Bullock in it, but I won't talk about it.
Oh, yeah.
Don't.
Hold on.
Let's talk about Bullet Train.
Yeah, 5 assassins aboard a fast-moving bullet train find out their missions have something in common.
And it's got John Wick directors or writers I know. So you can expect it to be pretty much like, I'm envisioning something like that John Wick Hotel.
It's the director of Deadpool 2, Fast and the Furious, Atomic Blonde, John Wick, the original John Wick.
The hotel in
Hotel Artemis?
yeah, right. So something like that on a train.
There you go. I think it looks cool. I mean, and it's got Brad Pitt and Sandra Bullock.
Yeah.
I mean, would they be involved with something that wasn't killer?
Phenomenal.
I wonder where it's coming out. It says July 15th. I wonder where. That's the thing I don't know. Is there a way to find out,
No.
who's making these movies? How do you know that these are all coming? You're the ones that you did,
I do more research. than
Okay,
you.
maybe I didn't.
I really look into it hard.
$85 million budget.
I really am anticipating.
Well, she's come a long way since Speed
Yeah.
with Keanu Reeves.
Right.
Remember that one?
It's yeah. Oh, I do love her though. She's great. I hope Bird Box, Speed, Gravity.
Unforgiven. She was just.
So what could this movie be about? Let's talk about that.
Okay.
That
Yeah.
a train that probably can't be stopped, right? It's a bullet train, probably going 400 miles an hour. No chance for anybody to escape. So you're confining all these
And it's
criminals.
exciting.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember the one with Denzel Washington where there was something train out of.
Someone's getting on top of this train, and they're going to get their head hit right on it.
And it comes to the curve and it almost goes off. They're focusing on the wheels. It's going
or a tunnel. A tunnel.
Here's a really interesting little tidbit that I'm reading.
Oh yeah, tell us, Don.
The director, David Leitch,
Okay.
actually worked as Brad Pitt's stunt double on Fight Club.
Oh, there you
The
go.
guy that's directing this movie
Well-
was a stunt man on Fight Club.
Well, that tells you this is going to be all action.
Yeah, wow. It looks cool. I see, there's not a lot of pictures for it or anything. There's no trailer. But, you got Brad Pitt with long hair and he's bloody. And I see a woman zip-tied to a chair on a train. I'm sure it'll be good action. Action thriller. That's my number 9.
All right. How about you, Bill? Number 9.
The Lost City. This is with Brad Pitt, Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum.
Yeah.
It looks so funny.
Brad Pitt is in that movie.
Yeah.
I did not know Brad.
It must
Pitt was
be a
in there.
really small part.
I think it
'Cause
is.
I've actually looked.
Okay, well, so
I've looked that up, and I didn't like the trailer. I'm gonna be the, we need to have some negativity on the show, and I'm gonna say that trailer looked horrible to me.
and
Really?
to me it
Horrible.
looked funny.
Okay.
And I think the chemistry between Tatum and
I just don't
Bullock,
like. I don't like Channing. I don't like Mr.
I
Mr.
know,
Mike.
I
Oh,
know,
really?
but he plays
Oh.
an
I like
idiot
him.
that's trying to save her.
Jupiter
And
Ascending.
then Brad Pitt comes along and really saves her. So, and then he's jealous, and they're fighting, and
Right.
it
She
just
plays an
looks funny.
author. He plays a cover model for, I guess, the book that she's writing.
Oh, that's
and
right.
then she gets kidnapped, and
that's
then
right.
he.
I'm sure
is
it's gonna be
try
good.
to rescue her. Yeah, he wants to like prove something.
I mean,
And-
there's a silly part where they're both climbing a hill, and his head is in her butt, pushing her head up, and she's going, "What are you doing down there?"
It's-
and it just looks silly.
Is
And
it like
Well-
Jewel of the Nile? Kind of,
well, that was a fun movie.
That is a fun movie. I've watched
Okay.
that multiple times. That's my kind of movie. I don't like good movies. I like fun movies.
Yeah,
Entertaining.
popcorn movies.
Yes. Something that I know it's not a great story, but I'm having a good time watching Channing Tatum push his head up into
To
her
me,
butt.
it's up in the. It's in the class of that Thunder movie. Thunder.
Oh, this is going to be better than that.
Okay.
Yeah, that with Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah, Thunderstruck or whatever.
Thunder Butts.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I mean, it is very difficult to get the comedy right. You
Hmm.
know, that's why that
Right. It has to-
Ragnarok was actually pretty good. It was just
Pretty
a
good.
clever. The humor's got to be.
Yeah.
it's got to hit perfect.
Yeah, it
Um,
is hard to
yeah.
make a comedy action thriller.
Let's just check something real quick. Who is run?
Which to me, like Red Notice, that didn't land.
No, but it wasn't believable either.
No, and like Peacemaker, hysterical.
Doesn't
Right.
have any big director. The director hasn't done much, to be honest.
Well, Peacemaker is just over the top. John Cena is just he is the show. He is so crazy,
Well, it's the director.
Yeah.
dancing in his underwear.
Yeah, that's a fun one. Yeah, so, it's written by the people that did Mortal Kombat, the newest one, which I liked, and I recently just rewatched Cloverfield Paradox, 22 Jump Street.
Okay,
Moving
we're gonna move on.
on.
We're gonna move.
I'm with you,
on.
Bill. It made my almost
It was
list.
up there. Okay, Lost
Oh, it
City,
did.
and that'll be in the theaters.
Another Netflix movie, if you can believe it. Mine, a lot of Netflix.
Mine are all theater.
I have no idea.
Guillermo del Toro,
Oh, what's this one?
Pinocchio.
Oh, I didn't
Dang
know
it, that
about
didn't make my
I
list.
didn't
It's
even
gonna
know
be,
about
but
it.
it's
I
gonna be
forgot.
darker. It's going to be the stop motion animation.
Yeah.
So
2022.
I've been thinking about that one for a long time. A long time.
That'll be cool.
I just want, Pinocchio, can you make it a little, I'd like it to be so dark that kids really shouldn't watch it.
I mean,
I would
the real
too.
Pinocchio story is really quite horrible. I mean, the fact that he gets turned into a pig or something.
Is it
remember?
possible somebody could,
Right, he goes to that little land where they get turned into animals.
if his nose
It's
grows.
scary.
It is. It is. Right.
The,
It
the
looks
real
like
fairy tale is
it's
scary.
like those other fairy tales like Hansel and Gretel. Who wrote
They
all
get-
those? Those are
Goose. Some lady named Goose.
no, you're thinking of Mother Goose. But all those are really dark as well, right? We think of them as like child stories, but if you tell them right, like you're saying, Dave, it can be pretty dark.
I want someone to grab Pinocchio's wooden nose and snap it
Oh
off.
my God.
That's what I want.
Ooh, that's good Foley work there,
Yeah,
Dave.
yeah, we actually snapped the pencil.
And it has some good people in it too, for sure. Right? With
I have no idea.
it's got Kate Blanchett.
I mean, those
it's
are
got
just
Ian
voices.
McGregor.
Right, your voices.
It's got right. They're just voices, but that means and it's got Guillermo del Toro directing.
Yeah, Guillermo. Everything he does lately is
It'll either be. I think it has no chance of being bad. It's either going to be it was okay or it will be phenomenal.
Right.
It'll
So-
be The Shape of Water. You know what I mean?
It is stop motion animation, so it's not like it's a live action, which would be interesting too.
But you've seen a couple. I mean, I actually am not in love with stop motion, but like, wasn't that like Coraline
yeah,
with
Coraline.
the buttons, right? I mean, that was kind of dark and scary.
Yeah, and then go back to like the Night Before Christmas or
Right,
you
yeah.
know, that one. That's pretty classic, and if it's done well, yeah, a darker version of the classic children's fairy tale. There you go. I
So
like
there you
it.
go. That's my number 8.
There you go.
How about
Pinocchio.
you?
Is it back to me?
Yep, back to you, Don.
All right. My number 8 is Avatar 2.
Ooh,
That's my
coming out-
number 8.
All right. We can talk about it together.
it's on my list too.
James Cameron. Now, how long has he been? Remember, he's practicing with Alita Battle Angel on his animation.
Actually,
trying
Alita,
to get it.
Alita Battle Angel actually is his number 1.
Yeah.
As you can look at our
Passion
our
project?
yeah,
Oh, really?
Yeah, Alita Battle Angel is, Avatar is actually, it made more money, but to him, Alita Battle Angel is number 1 and Avatar is number 2.
Well, what I'm saying is that he didn't want to come out with the next. I mean, the reason the first Avatar just blew everybody's mind is because the animation was blow your mind animation.
Right.
So now to back that up, he's got to have even better stuff this time, right?
Right. That's
So-
why it makes my most anticipated list.
I
is
mean, he's
because
doing stuff in the water. It's going to be,
I wanna see what
all
they
those
come
little
up with.
dots all over the people, but it'll be in. I heard, talking about it. It's tons of in water filming.
This
You
will
know,
be one
water
that you
work.
buy for your VCR at home.
You know the
For
thing
your
about
VCR.
Not VCR.
Jesus, Bill.
4K HDR
There you go.
player.
right. And didn't he film like two other movies along with this simultaneously? So this is just the start.
Oh, I didn't know.
I think he did 3 and 4 all together.
Oh, avatars?
yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah. They're
Hopefully.
well. I mean, they have an entire section at at Disney World of Avatar.
Oh, is
So-
that cool? I love that.
Oh, so cool. So they need to make some content to keep the thing going. Otherwise, they're going to have to change that out.
There was
Yeah.
people waiting 4 hours in line
Yes.
to take some of those rides.
Yes. I was one of them. It was really cool. I mean, I really loved the first movie when it came out, although it's not a movie that I have rewatched. I don't know what that says about it. But
I rewatched it a
Really?
couple
Oh,
times.
I watch it
do you?
once a year,
Okay. Well,
just because it's so visually beautiful.
yeah.
I may not watch it from front to end, but
Yeah.
it's great. You want to watch it after we get done with this?
We got some new characters. You got Kate Winslet in here.
Oh, that's right.
So she's in there. Michelle Yeoh, love her.
Zoe Saldana.
Yeah, there you go. Yep, we love her as Gamora, but she's
I don't
also
have the muscles to.
So a lot of these
Material.
she'll be
Crack that.
voices.
Is that a pop top, Bill?
I don't think it
I think
is.
they're more than voices, aren't? I mean, they need to be like they're wearing the green suit with the dots on it.
Oh, okay.
This is all motion capture kind of stuff.
Too bad. It's all right.
I'll go run and get you.
No, I
popper.
don't need it that
I
bad.
usually have it on my keys. Bottle
what the
opener.
Can't you guys open a beer bottle with your teeth?
No.
Oh. Okay, that's mine and Bill's number 8. Done.
Okay. And I'll
Keep
throw
it
that
moving.
on. I'll throw that on mine. For. Yeah, I'll have to come up with another one. My number 7.
7.
Another movie from Netflix
Really?
called The Pale Blue Eye.
Oh my God! I
Wow.
never heard of that.
Wow, Dave.
This is Christian Bale leading a cast, but it will also be Harry Melling, Gillian Anderson from The X-Files, as you know her. What can you expect from this movie? A veteran detective at West Point in 1830 attempts to solve a series of murders, assisted by a young cadet who will grow up to be the author Edgar Allan Poe.
Wow.
So,
Interesting
Oh, and
story.
Harry Melling is that.
He's the guy with
He's
the
a-
no arms or legs from
Yeah, from.
you kidding me?
what was that movie? The Western.
Yeah, the
right.
Western. I'll find it.
Buster Scruggs.
The ballad.
Oh,
the
you
Battle
did
of
it.
Buster Scruggs.
Nice.
And he also was in. He played that preacher in that that Netflix movie
With Holland.
with Holland. Yes, that was so good. The Devil All the Time.
Devil all the time. right?
Yeah, he is a good actor.
Oh,
he's got
phenomenal.
he's got quite a look, you know.
So anything with, Christian Bale, it's on Netflix. I am excited
Never even heard of it.
because
Follows veteran
the
detective.
big movies on Netflix get my attention because, I get to see them opening night for free downstairs.
There you go.
So
Oh yeah, and
Same-
Netflix broadcasts in 4K. It looks great.
Edgar Allan Poe. I mean,
Same director that did Hostels with Christian Bale.
okay, it's gonna
That's
be
a pretty.
good.
That
It's
was
gonna be
amazing
good.
moving. That was Rosamund Pike.
I'm getting a feel that it's going to be, the Power of the Dog looking type film.
Love it. This could be Christian Bale's year.
Right. Could be. There you go. That was my number 7.
Bam. Number 7. My number 7 is Black Panther: Wakanda Forever.
Oh, I didn't even have that on my list.
Yeah, didn't have it on my list,
Boom.
but I'm excited
You know
for
what?
it.
I'm excited about that because I want to see what they're going to do now that they have to come up with a new guy.
Chadwick. Yeah.
Yeah. So I do love my big movies. It's definitely in the Marvel world. I think this is gonna, it's part of Phase 4. It's
My
gonna
problem
start
with
it up.
Marvel movies, I'm actually double anticipating because I'm anticipating the Black Panther, the new one, but then I'm also even doubly anticipating an extra after credit scene. Like, oh God, just give me some Fantastic Four, please.
Right. Well, that's the beauty of the Marvel world is that it's all so tied together, and even the shows on Disney Plus are tied into the storyline, and they got me hooked. Right. So it's definitely a popcorn movie. It's on a lot of people's expected or most anticipated lists, and I think it'll be good. I'm excited to see what they do with it.
There you go.
November 11th.
November. Okay.
How about you, Bill? Number 7.
Oh, let's see here. Okay. Well, if I said Elizabeth Olsen, Rachel McAdams,
Ooh, not on my list.
Benedict Cumberbatch, Batch, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
Oh, there you go. Why did I?
Coming out in May.
Hey,
At
it's
the
on my
theaters.
list as well.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, because I've been hearing rumors
More
about
Marvel.
John Krasinski possibly getting a Mr. Fantastic cameo in there.
Oh, really?
Even if it's
gosh.
not real, let me tell you what
They
this
can
stuff.
throw it in.
Right, because I actually been hearing that you're going to see Tom Cruise in an Iron Man outfit in this.
I
movie.
have heard that. And I think I heard it from you.
Yeah,
Because they can just do anything. It's the
And
multiverse.
you can do
Right.
anything.
This is the year of the multiverse. There are many movies. I think there's a few movies that are going to be tapping into that storyline.
And then they can bring back, you're seeing guys that played Batman, 20 years ago
Right.
coming
Yeah.
back now because they're in the multiverse.
Well, I'm super psyched to see Elizabeth Olsen as Wanda.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, to see
Yeah,
her
she's a big-
follow up to the show.
Right, she's a big part of
WandaVision.
this.
Yeah, so that'll be fantastic.
Coming out in
Excellent.
May in the
Love
theaters.
Benedict Wong. He's the fun guy in there.
yeah.
I'm psyched. Yeah, it's higher on my list.
Did I have it on my list here?
Yep, but that's me. I just love it, and I love the multiverse concept because I'm a believer in that. I like to think that in some multiverse, I'm the president of the United States and everything is kick ass, and and in another one, I'm a hobo.
Stephen
in New
Hawkins was a pretty smart guy. He believes in
Yeah.
multiverses.
There's another movie that's coming out this year that is a multiverse movie.
The Flash.
The
Right.
Flash is also one. There's yet another one that I believe is going to make my list that we can talk about later. no, actually didn't make my list. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once is
Heard of this? What's this about?
it's a multiverse story, but with an indie budget. Everything.
Take your time.
Yeah, and it's got Michelle, there it is, Michelle Yeoh, the Asian actress who we know from Crouching Tiger and Kung Fu Panda and
I did
Shang-Chi.
see the previews for this.
Yeah,
She's
and
the
it's-
main
She is
star here.
right? Born in a mining town. Oh no, that's her bio. An aging Chinese immigrant is swept up and in insane adventure where she alone can save the world by exploring other universes, connecting the lives she could have led. So she's got to bounce around in all of her different lives.
The
So anyways,
trailer looks awesome.
yeah, so that's
Forgot about
that's
that.
actually an anticipated movie as well, and it's part of the whole multiverse theme that's going on this year. There you go. Who was talking?
I don't know.
I forgot. Was that
I
Bill?
think it's
I
Bill.
had Strange, Doctor Strange multiverse.
Okay, that
Yeah.
was your number 7.
Right.
Okay, well
Cool.
then go back to me for number 6. I think I had Avatar as number 6.
Oh, okay.
So we can
Good.
just pass me right by.
All right.
How about you, Don?
Nice. My number 6 is the one on my list that it's very much at the end of the year, and it says 2022 in some places. Other people say maybe it'll be January 6th in 2023.
Maybe I know.
Babylon.
Oh, I'm
Babylon.
unfamiliar
Babylon?
at it at all.
You're not familiar with Babylon?
Tell me about it. I know
It's,
nothing about it.
Tobey Maguire, Brad Pitt, Olivia Wilde,
What?
Margot Robbie,
What?
Samara Weaving. We've talked about this movie. Eric Roberts. The plot is unknown.
Okay. Okay.
And it is rumored to be set in a period of Hollywood, like a period piece in Hollywood, maybe 50s
okay.
Hollywood.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, Gene Smart. The list of actors is amazing, and it's expected at the end of the year. It's being directed by Damon Chazelle, who did Whiplash, who wrote Whiplash, and who wrote
Got my attention.
La La Land,
Got my attention again.
Cloverfield, 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Got my attention a third time.
Yeah, so he's the writer and the director of this.
Oh, fuck.
And it's got Brad Pitt
I'm writing that
and
down.
Margot Robbie. Yeah, but we don't know what it is, but we assume that it will be really good. It's supposed to be a drama.
Fantastic.
Babylon. Just palm trees and black and white.
There you go. Hopefully black and white would be great. I wish they would do a multiverse Marvel movie where it would be like Iron Man noir, black and white.
Yeah.
Something like that.
That would be really cool.
Yeah.
That would be really cool.
How about you, number 6, Bill?
Yeah, my number 6 is starring Ethan Hawke in a Blumhouse horror movie.
God, is it? Let me guess. Wait, it's not Sinister 3, is it?
No, The Black Phone.
Oh yeah, I sent that trailer to you. I think.
This comes out in June.
Yep.
The director wrote Doctor Strange
Okay.
and some other horror movies. Maybe he did some Sinisters. I don't know. Already the critics, the buzz is this is really going to be one of the best horror movies of the year.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, wow. It's got a scary picture of, is that him maybe wearing that scary mask?
Right. So he abducts kids and
Big smiley
And
face looking
I don't know,
Joker.
probably kills them or something, right? And then
His character name is the Grabber.
I know what it's about. It's about so the kids get locked in a room from the abductor
in a
and
soundproof basement.
and there's a phone in there. So basically, the last victim, for some reason, can listen to all the other previous victims through the phone and help himself get out of there.
right, supernaturally they contact them from the afterlife.
Right. So I don't know how. To me, I always like to have ultimate horror. to me it sounds like it's a little. It's going to be, not too severe.
Exactly. That's why I like it.
Right. You'll be
And
able to
also,
watch
it looks like there might be a happy ending.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
there you go.
Hey, that's right about my birthday.
It's not going to end with a gunshot to a forehead.
The child.
The child.
Cool. The Black Phone. I love when I'm not expecting it. Ethan Hawke. How about that, Ethan?
He's the bad guy.
He's hanging in there.
Good. Bill has a horror movie. Woohoo!
Nice job, Bill.
I like some horror.
There you go. Number 5 for Dave.
What is your number 5?
This is just a regular movie, not. It is called Don't Worry, Darling. Have you heard about that one? Have you heard about that one?
That's on that. Didn't quite make my list, but
Psychological thriller.
tell us.
It's September 23rd. A psychological thriller about a 50s housewife, Florence Pugh,
Florence Pugh. There's your
living in an experimental utopian community with Harry Styles as her husband, where things are not what they seem.
Yeah, interesting. Has some other big actors like Gemma Chan, who was in The Eternals.
It had Shia LaBeouf and Dakota Johnson, but they've both been
Oh.
replaced.
Oh, wow.
So Harry Styles replaced Shia LaBeouf, and Kiki Lane. I don't know who Kiki Lane is, but she replaced Dakota Johnson.
Okay. Olivia Wilde's in it. Chris Pine.
But you had me at 1950s Florence Pugh.
1950s Florence Pugh. She looks gorgeous in the
I'm
one
like,
photo I'm seeing
and
of her.
director Olivia Wilde.
Yeah.
So
Director and acting in the movie as
right.
well.
Yeah, so it's gonna be.
Yeah, it looks good. I'm getting like a, I don't know, what's the one where all the wives were like zombies?
Stepford Wives.
Stepford Wives, kind of a feel.
Hopefully
to it.
something better. And
yeah,
and what excites me also is it's September 23rd, meaning it's closer to the end of the year. So hopefully it's like Academy Award
oh, okay,
type movie
saving it or
in a thriller.
well, and it's
That's
also
what you- that's
that's
what
also
you-
close to Halloween. So I mean, it's crime, drama, horror, mystery, thriller.
I'm just saying,
Yeah, you're hoping for something big.
I'm hoping for something chilling. A lot of good zooming and
Yeah, it's the
Camera
follow-up to Booksmart. The writer Katie Silb,
not an actual follow up.
but it's the follow-up movie.
Okay.
meaning like it's her next movie. And
Got it.
You remember Booksmart?
Oh, yes, I liked it.
Fantastic.
Heard
movie.
about it.
Yeah, good good writer. So that bodes well for a good movie.
Okay.
Love it. What was that, number 5?
Number 5. God, I'm like
So that means my number 5 now? Yes. My number 5, I'm sure, is going to... Dave's going to be pissed that I'm saying it.
no.
It's Jurassic World Dominion.
No, I mean it's on my list. I'll say that was my
June
no.
10th.
It was my number 2. We'll just talk about it right now. I'm extremely
It's my number one.
extremely excited.
Ooh.
Lately, I bought the 4K Jurassic Park series, so I have them all now on my phone, downstairs, on this TV. I literally
I should
am
let you guys-
watching Jurassic Park in some fashion
Every day.
several times a week.
Well,
I am
if you want to see
fantastic.
a 5-minute trailer that they are putting out that shows the detail of the dinosaurs and the talk about Avatar. This is going to be better than Avatar as far as that realism.
there's a bunch of commercials too. Have you seen the all the commercials for the Olympics? They're combining
Oh yeah,
Winter Olympics.
Oh, yes.
Winter Olympics and Jurassic
yeah. Like,
Park.
isn't it like somebody skiing and
Right.
then
There's like
right
a-
on the ski hill?
Yes.
a dinosaur's kinda
Anne was even
coming
asking
out.
about that. She was like,
I can't imagine
Oh.
those are actually, from the movie,
right.
but
just special made just to
I
pump
hope
it up.
so. I hope so.
That's coming out in June, so that's a big movie.
I am excited for that. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
is going to be.
I am
guys,
going.
I
I
mean,
am going
buy the
to
disc.
try to not. Oh boy, I am going to try not to watch a trailer. I don't know if I can. I mean, it's tough.
Right now, the plot is under wraps, so we don't even really know what this is about.
Well, I mean, you saw the
That's
one
cool.
the 5-minute trailer Bill's talking about. At least that ends with, a T-Rex going through a drive-in movie parking lot.
yeah,
But-
exactly.
But in
So-
this one, they have a lot of time spent 65 million years ago. They're kind of showing you what it
That's
looked
the
like. then.
that's the prologue. That has nothing to do with the movie. That
Okay,
movie,
well, that's cool. And that shows you the quality
Oh,
this
right.
movie's going to be, that they have a 5-minute prologue that is so detailed about
Right.
65 million years ago, what the dinosaurs look like. I mean, when you look at like a mosquito, goes on to the dinosaur's leg and just one of his muscles wiggles to get the mosquito off.
oh yeah, it's going to be off
Right.
the hook.
Oh,
I mean,
right.
it's-
The
it's detailed.
highest of
Do
highest.
people still say
quality.
off the hook?
You did.
Okay, there you go.
I understand that.
No, so the movie Jurassic Park Dominion is going to be about. It's been, I don't know how many years it's been since the last one, where they all escaped. They opened the gate. They all got out there. They're going to multiply. Basically, now the movie is where we
As
humans live with dinosaurs like we live with deer jumping in front of the road. They're just
Oh, really?
out there.
Wow.
There are, and possibly,
like
in
that.
cordoned off
I like
areas.
that.
I mean,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
Just kind of like dealing with all the movies that like have zombies or just some sort of monster that we assume we can kind of normalize.
well, I think,
and-
it's like
and
Africa.
create
You
part
have,
of our
you
society.
have
Oh yeah, there you go.
scary things in Africa, right?
Sure, that's
You-
an excellent example.
They don't get to
Right.
Wisconsin,
Right.
but if they did,
It's
we'd
not
have to take
elephants
care of them.
walking through the city too much.
Right,
you
I
know?
think probably-
occasionally you do.
Maybe we cordon them off, and maybe they're gonna, like, a couple of them will get out and cause a little havoc.
What do you two Jurassic Park experts think about Laura Dern, Sam Neill, and Jeff Goldblum?
I am
all being
extremely
back
excited.
in this movie.
This movie doesn't have to be good at all. I mean, I'm gonna buy it on 4K.
How do you think they're gonna? How are they gonna do that? What's that gonna be like? Because it's gonna be those guys, and then obviously Bryce Dallas Howard and Chris Pratt.
They're just gonna need, they need experts. We need
Okay.
an expert, someone, that's a trope, but like, you're the only one that's ever been around them.
You know these. Okay. What's the storyline? I mean, I'm not a pro on it. Do we just assume that they just are out of the storyline and that they're just living their lives? Do we know anything about what's
We don't know
happened
anything.
to them?
No, this is pretty much
Okay.
under wraps.
Okay, so basically, since 1993, they haven't been on screen together, and that's a big part of it.
Yeah, which to me just gives it more importance.
I mean, they could do anything. They could have Jeff Goldblum, teaching a college course, on the chalkboard, and then the window, a dinosaur could run by.
oh, that'd be excellent.
That would be good.
Yeah, his glass of water on his desk starts vibrating.
Oh my God,
then
Bill,
how-
that would be a great opening scene.
Oh man, and then he would have some just killer line.
A killer line like,
Yeah.
I'll be right back. He'll go, I'll be back.
Something about chaos theory or something.
Right, chaos theory.
Yeah, I love Jeff Goldblum. He is.
Oh God, that's what he could be talking about. Chaos
Oh, yeah,
theory.
there you go.
And then he, at the chalkboard.
And then he would just like put his hand on his head and go like, "I can't believe it." Yeah, it's real.
Right, yeah. I mean, that was my number 2. I am.
Cool. It was my number 5, so it's on everybody's
Do you know
list.
anybody? It says DeWanda Wise. I don't know who she is.
No.
And a couple other names that are unpronounceable, but join the cast.
Yeah, she was in Fatherhood, and She's Gotta Have It.
And then
It's her big.
Athie. Somebody Athie is his last name. Athie.
Yeah.
Who's he?
He has been in Black Box, The Circle. He was in Underwater.
Picture? Got a picture of that guy?
Yeah.
Just because I'm really anticipating this movie, I'd like to see. Oh, fuck, he's great. He's the star of that new show on Netflix.
Archived 81.
Yeah, which I haven't got into yet, but I gotta
Haven't-
watch.
Is
that
he
one.
really? He's the star of that.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's the star. He's the guy that fixed the videotapes.
Oh, nice.
Somebody told me, I think it was Mary, that Archive 81
He's
is
a rising star.
it's got some issues.
Let's
Okay.
take 5 seconds. Do you know what this movie is?
I love it.
No, that's good.
Inception.
Oh,
That was Inception.
Oh, you love your soundtracks.
Oh yeah, we've been playing soundtracks the whole time. Hopefully,
we
we won't
have.
get booted off.
It'll the YouTube video will definitely have a copyright claim. So
we won't.
thankfully, we won't.
we
you
won't be
know,
making
we
any
won't have to make any
cash.
money off of it. But
So you can send your checks directly to me. I can cash them into the Movie Chatter podcast.
yeah, it doesn't really end up being a big problem for us.
No.
You know, the copyright claim. They don't really
the
claim
money,
a lot.
yeah.
Yeah.
When we get up to 50,000 views, then
Then you'll have to. Then we'll have to talk through. Well, we are talking through that.
right,
You know,
we did
it's-
have that little Jurassic Park in
Interlude.
that little interlude, right?
That's when you get into. We could be playing an entire movie. So long as you talk over it, your copyright claim is nil.
Oh,
That is a.
You know what this movie is, don't you, Don?
This is a Creed 3. No, that's coming up this year.
That's Rocky.
I know.
of
Creed
course.
3 is
Who
coming
doesn't
up this
know
year though with.
Rocky?
'Cause we're getting pretty high up here.
Michael B.
I have to start filling it in here because I really only have one. I got to. Do you know what this one is?
Oh,
There you go.
Is the Pink Panther coming out?
The Pink Panther. No, I just have.
I didn't give my number 5.
Yeah.
Oh,
let's,
okay,
let's
yeah,
do it.
Yeah, what's your number 5?
All right. Well, Jared Leto stars in this,
Ooh.
and a backup guy.
Yeah.
I'm not
Michael
looking-
Keaton, who's
I'm not looking
in so
forward to
many
it.
movies now. He's really
Mm.
he was Dope Sick series, and he's going to be
Oh,
the
hold on a
returning
second.
Batman and
Hold on
Flash.
1 second, Bill. Stop, Bill.
Okay.
Just stop. 'Cause, let me just go to the bathroom.
You
I'm
bet.
gonna let that just calm down. It wasn't recording anymore.
Ooh.
I have to probably go. Let me just pee. Real quick.
No problem.
It hasn't been recording for not long. It's pretty good. Oh wow! You know what?
I'll go get a.
I also have to plug in my Apple machine here. Okay. Well, I'd just like to say we're having a nice time.
Subliminally. I had to go to the bathroom so bad. I think I just stopped the recording. So let's just.
It hasn't been for long because I've only got an hour and 4 minutes on my video.
So let me just go back and listen to what we were.
Mhm.
Line like,
Yeah.
I'll be right back. He'll go, I'll be back.
Something about chaos theory or something.
Right, Chaos Theory.
Yeah, I love Jeff Goldblum. He is.
Oh God, that's what he could be talking. Oh God. Okay, so that's what
I missed all that good stuff.
we missed all the good stuff. All right, we'll just go. We'll end right there.
It's okay.
Wait, how come it's not?
The YouTube video has got all that stuff.
Hold on a second.
So for posterity, we're in
A
good shape.
killer line like,
Yeah.
I'll be right back. He'll go, I'll be back.
Something about chaos theory or something.
Right, Chaos Theory.
Yeah, I love Jeff Goldblum. He is.
Okay, we'll just try again.
Yeah,
I'll
we're
just-
fine.
I'll
I
just-
mean, that was my number 5. We're moving on to Bill's number 5.
Well, I want to end that thought because it's like
Okay,
I'll just try to. I'll try to
you do it. And
redo it.
Then we'll just flow.
Okay.
Oh, look at that tits. Seen it? Damn.
Cindy Sweeney.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is a virtuoso. What is this one called?
Anytime somebody puts magic marker over a face, it's a horror movie. You just have to put magic marker over a face.
It's scary. Right off the bat.
There you go. All right, Bill.
Get me one of them.
Okay, I'm gonna try to recreate a little bit that we missed, but not much.
Basically, it dropped off right about at Chaos Theory. Thank you, Bill.
That's not too bad.
Okay.
Modelo?
Modelo.
Oh, I love the Weiss beer.
Actually, too much alcohol for me, but I'll just drink water the rest of the day.
Split.
Yeah, I drank from basically, when did we start drinking at the
Noon.
Basically noon till about 10 o'clock last night.
I was sound asleep by
I
nine
was-
o'clock last night.
I had a hangover today.
I can't.
I finished
can't
up a
wait.
bottle of bourbon
I can't
last
do it.
night.
Okay, hold on a second. So I'm gonna let me just read.
And I
here
enjoyed it.
Here
I
we
had a
go.
good day. It was
hold
a
on.
fun fucking
Mini
night.
stroke. I gotta take care of my brain.
Okay, hold on.
I have some just killer line.
A killer line like,
Yeah.
"I'll be right back." He'll go, "I'll be back."
Something about chaos theory or something.
Right, chaos theory.
Yeah. I love Jeff Goldblum. He is.
Did I
Okay.
mention about the glass of water?
You did. Just let me just end this.
He is. Should I finish that? He is great. Can I just put the word great in there?
Okay.
And
Ready?
then you go.
Okay. hold
All
on.
right.
Say what? Just point at me.
When you hear the click,
Great.
he is great. He is great. Chaos Theory, yeah, he could be doing a talk on Chaos Theory,
Right.
And of course, the dinosaur walks right by.
We could write this stuff.
We could, it's very easy to write. Okay, how about your number
5.
number 5, Bill?
All right.
Are we still recording on YouTube? Is it a clusterfuck?
We're fine. We're doing good. It's another longie, but we're fine.
All right, my number 5, another superhero one, action, thriller. Jared Leto is the lead.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton, he's in everything nowadays.
Is it Morbius?
It is.
It is Morbius.
So, microbiologist who's got a disease himself is looking for a cure for himself, and he does cure himself. But
For rare blood disease.
yeah, and it looks like he's
The thing about this
He
movie,
turns himself into a vampire.
yeah, but he's like good
I'm
and
not
bad
watching.
at the
I'm not
same
watching
time.
any
Yeah.
trailers for this one because I don't think it's going to be good.
Hmm.
But I'm going to give it every chance by not watching anything.
That's smart.
They're definitely pushing it back. I mean, it was supposed to be January 28th. Now it's April, I think.
Is that
Okay.
because they're
I don't
think
know.
it's not going to be?
I don't know what that means, but people do say that sometimes that means, I don't know, they're recutting it, or I don't know what you would do
Oh,
at this
God.
point.
All right.
But I think it just missed my list, and I do like Jared Leto, and it's got a lot of, Michael Keaton, Jared Harris.
It's a Sony movie, right? So it's in the same realm as what's the big
Venom.
Venom, which I hate.
Well, and this
Right.
is the thing. It is so
But a lot of
important
people
for
love
Sony
Venom.
to make this successful
Venom is
because they
terrible.
gave away a lot to Disney.
Yeah, I mean,
They gave, say that again, Bill?
So they had the rights to Spider-Man and things like that, and they sold that all to Disney.
Right.
Now, 20th Century Fox has all that with Disney, and so there's not a lot of Marvel stuff out there.
Right. They're
Right?
just working with what they can get.
Yes, so they got to make Morbius successful.
They do, and it'll be niche-y. What makes you have it on your list of most anticipated?
yeah, I mean that's pretty high.
I love superhero movies where the guy is all weak, and then he does something and he gets
Okay.
stronger.
nice.
Even like Captain America. I love the first Captain America because he was just that scrawny little soldier, and for some reason,
yeah.
now he's Captain America.
Maybe this will be a little bit more of a likable sort of Venom storyline where it is that sort of anti-hero sort of. Is he bad? Is he good? Is one of those. He's kind of bad, but in the end, he does something good. Probably.
I think Jared Leto can pull it off.
I just think that it'd be nice if they were able to combine it with Blade.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Like I think that
That's-
movie is going to be great. That's probably 2023, 24. But they'll be able to combine like the guy from the Eternals in there. They'll be able to combine a bunch of shit. Maybe even Shang-Chi. Who
Yeah.
knows?
Interesting. Yeah. I mean, that's the world that they're living in with the Sony Marvel movies, is these sort of, smaller properties. But
I mean,
That's the big
I
one.
see the trailers. They just look cool to me.
I think it looks pretty cool too.
Could we get a button on that camera, on that YouTube camera, so I could press it and it could just zoom in on me occasionally?
If you want, I can do that in the editing.
Oh, okay.
I can do that.
No, but I mean, you need to pan that camera over
Just look it right at you.
so I can just be like, I'd like to be able to, when you talk about something, I want to be able to roll my eyes on the camera.
We're in pretty close right now.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Morbius. It's great.
Yeah.
Okay. How about my number
What's
4?
your- number 4. Okay.
Number 4. God, now we're getting up there. Do I have?
Yeah.
Do I have 4? Because you jumped on Jurassic
Right.
World.
I only have 2 more movies that haven't been talked about.
Yeah, I mean, The Flash.
Oh, nice.
I'm
Yeah.
excited about The Flash.
It was
are.
my number 11.
Tell us why.
I can't tell you why. Because it's an exciting movie that I'm looking forward to. I don't want to read too much into all these really high ones for me. I know I'm going to like it, and I don't really want to watch too many trailers for it. It's not like, Godzilla versus Kong. I wanted to see every trailer, like that movie couldn't be spoiled for me. I just want to see monsters fighting. But The Flash,
Flash has always been one of my favorite superheroes, and there's
You know
really
what?
not a lot of Flash movies. He's just been an extra.
Have you guys watched the CW Flash show at all?
no.
Yes, I love
Okay.
that.
You know what? I mean, not to jump in too much here, but I'm just looking, and I've watched that show, and I was looking at the IMDb of the actors that are in this, and never mind.
It's the same Flash from Justice League, right?
Right, it's the same Flash as Justice League, so never mind. Never mind what I just said.
Okay, never mind. I'm just excited for it. I know it's going to be great. I'm hoping, what I'm excited about, I hope they have some new technology that we haven't seen to show how fast he is,
I thought they did an awesome job in the Justice League movies,
Like
of
what
showing him.
the boys had the best. What was that guy's name? Freight Train or whatever his name is.
Right,
Or-
the Flash version in the Prime Video show
where
The
he
Boys.
ran through somebody.
Right.
Oh yeah,
So cool.
I want something like that in the Flash movie.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to kill anybody, but let's try to.
could he
check
go
out the-
so fast that he could actually go through, walls, between the atoms?
Right. Well, I mean,
Yeah, I'd like
the
to see that.
storyline in the Flash show was there was a lot of sort of time travel-y stuff. I mean, he goes so fast.
Well, and they're going to have that in this one
Right, so
with
this
Michael
is-
Keaton coming back
there
as
you
Batman.
go. And you also have you have Ben Affleck in it as well. You got 2 Batmans.
You got
in
2
it.
Batmans in this
Yes. So it is definitely doing the whole.
Now you're getting excited, aren't you?
one? I am.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. You have.
I mean, is there a date there? You're so fast on having that shit up. on
November
your-
4th is what they're
Ooh,
showing. So it's
okay.
a late. It's pretty late in the year. Yep. The director is the guy that did It and It 2 and Mama. Those are his big movies,
Mama.
which is a horror movie. It actually has the actor Tamura Morrison, the guy that is
No idea who that is.
Boba Fett in the new Boba Fett show.
Oh yeah.
I don't
I'm
know
not
what he
wa-
does in here.
I'm watching the show.
He plays
I'm
Tom
not
Curry.
really a fan of Boba Fett because after that last episode with the Mandalorian, I'm like,
You wish it was all Mandalorian.
and all Mandalorian.
yeah. I
He's
think
so
you're right.
much better than Boba Fett. So fuck you,
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
I
I'll watch.
agree. I agree with you.
It's something to
right?
watch.
I mean, did you watch the last Mandalorian?
No,
Boba
but
Fett, you mean?
But
You mean?
I mean, did you watch the last episode of Boba Fett?
no.
Okay, I'm going to spoil it, Bill. The newest episode of Boba Fett is 100% all Mandalorian.
It's called The Return of the Mandalorian.
That's what they were just saying. That
It's the
like-
best episode ever. I'm going to tell you that episode is so good. We're going to go off on a tangent
Yeah,
here.
let's do it.
That episode I want on like a 4K disc.
Yeah.
It's a standalone.
It really is.
fantastic
Oh.
episode.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
Best thing I've ever seen.
I have watched it 3 times myself, personally, all the way through.
Now let me see if I
and
understand.
Paying attention.
It's saying Boba Fett or
It's
Mandalorian.
it's the Boba Fett. It's called The Return of the Mandalorian. And basically, I'm going to really spoil it for you here, Bill. Basically, at the end of it, he kind of joins Boba Fett
As muscle.
as muscle. You know, so it's basically introducing him back into the fold, seeing what he's been
cool.
doing
Cool.
since the end of
But
his
right, they're showing
season 2.
him for 50 minutes just on his own little adventure, trying to build a hot rod, literally a hot rod
Spaceship.
spaceship. It's
Yeah.
so good, Bill.
Which
God
is
damn.
from previous
I haven't watched a lot of the more. I got up to 3, I think.
it's
Boba Fett?
It's
Yeah.
worth it. You just power through.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Oh boy, that was really a tangent.
It
Where are
was.
we? Where
It
It's
are
was.
we?
all right.
We're back at the Flash.
We like Flash.
And Dave, that was you,
I
Dave,
love
for number
Flash.
4.
Flash was my number like 10 or 11 or 12.
Yeah, it didn't make my list, but again, I have.
And by the
30
way, he
movies
was
that-
just above Moon Knight, another superhero.
Ooh,
me.
I like that one.
Did that look
Moon
cool?
Knight? That's not 2022, is it?
No, yes, but that is a Disney series.
Okay.
Oh, it's a series. My apologies.
am
With Oscar Isaac.
I am very much looking forward to that.
That actually looks. Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah, I do
that's-
have that. It's a series.
That looks
Sorry.
like what you would hope Morbius would be. I don't know. For some reason, that's another one where it's like there's some weird shit going on. He's a weird character that you don't even know of.
Okay,
You've never
well-
heard of about him.
Disney.
I don't know much about Moon Knight, even though I have like the first 10 issues of Moon Knight in that closet right there in mint condition.
Are you kidding me?
I do,
you
right?
really?
That closet right there.
Oh my god.
Anyway, I think he's like Batman.
Would you like me to tell you what he is?
Yeah,
Sure.
we're way off on a tangent. Okay, but here's what I think. I don't know. I think. Here comes a great end of this movie we're watching on the screen.
Shit! Don't jump! Don't jump!
Okay, hold on a second. Moon Knight, I think, is like Batman, but unhinged. Like that goes into like rage. Is that possible? I'm hoping that's it.
Well,
It looks a little darker.
He's got powers. He has powers, so
I mean,
he can't be
trailer,
Batman.
in a trailer, it looked like he just pummeled somebody to death.
Yeah, I will read you the 2-sentence IMDb.
People are turning off the podcast.
It's
but we don't-
okay.
we're already
It's for our enjoyment.
Yeah, we're doing
Fuck
this.
you.
We're until you start sending a cash.
Right.
This is
Moon
for
Knight
us.
with Oscar Isaac. Actually, Ethan Hawke is in that show too.
Okay.
A former U.S. Marine struggling with dissociative identity disorder is granted the powers of an Egyptian moon god.
Jesus, I hope to God there's some pyramids in this movie.
But he soon finds out that these newfound powers can be both a blessing and a curse to his troubled life.
Kind of like me with my looks. It's a blessing and a curse.
6 episodes, and that starts in March 30th. So we'll get to see that pretty soon. That's a most anticipated show of 2022 for sure. And he looks cool as hell. Have you seen him in that?
Oh.
He's got this like gray masky
so
look.
cool.
Yeah.
So cool. I want a poster.
Yeah.
I listened to Kevin Smith talking about it, which he knows way more about.
Oh, he's the comic man.
And he was so excited that it got me excited. Like
For Moon Knight.
He's like,
Nice.
he apparently was talking like he didn't expect it to be anywhere near this as good as it could be, and it's supposed to be.
Wow.
Fantastic.
Well, cool. That was my number 12.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oscar Isaac. God, he's fantastic.
All right, number 4.
Oh, Jesus.
Number 4. What's going to
Dave.
start going quicker here because I got a lot of repeats.
All right.
Top Gun Maverick.
Boom shakalaka.
And I mean, I'm so excited about this movie. I can't tell you. The chance to go see a Tom Cruise movie, to throw my money down. I'm gonna go to the theater unless it's gonna be.
Well, they just
Same
put
day.
out a new trailer.
I haven't watched it.
Okay, where there is some jet action that looks really cool, and the sound and everything looks cool. So that got me excited again. But otherwise, I've just seen so many of these trailers for so long. It's like, didn't this already come out?
If I hear
Definitely
an
been delayed a
actual
lot.
like, the sound of a jet overhead will actually make me like weepy. So, I like jets so much because that's what I wanted to do. If I would have been, an A student, I would have.
Smarter?
I would have been a fighter pilot. So
My stepson, the youngest, Stephen, he had a letter from
he
the
could have
senator.
been.
Yeah, he could have actually.
What did he like? His vision?
He
improve
had
up?
a vision problem.
God damn it.
And some other little physical problem that got him down. Like you needed a score of 300, and he was like 298, and he couldn't make it.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
In a second life, I would be a fighter pilot. 100%. I wouldn't want anything else. You don't even have to pay me.
Well, now he's
Yeah.
a
I live in the
biochemist.
barracks. Yeah, he's almost like Tony Stark.
Right.
now.
It's like better than a race car driver. It's like the ultimate speed rush.
I mean, that's
Although I'm not a big flyer, so I don't know if I could have handled it at all.
no. I don't think I could have. It's like
Gives me
I
the-
wish
gives
I
me the
could do that. I
Tummy
mean,
willies.
I just wish I was able to be kicked out of the school. Like,
Hmm.
oh, sorry, Dave, we got to cut you here.
You're
But
too much of a badass.
I wasn't able. No, yeah. Sorry. You're just gonna. You can't fire at the public.
John Hamm as Cyclone. What's he gonna be in there? He's in the movie.
He'll probably be.
like a is he
Maverick, you can't do that shit.
yeah. And Val Kilmer, is he alive?
Yeah, they're gonna. Tom Cruise wanted him.
Yes, he is alive.
Tom
As-
Cruise
as
wanted him in
Iceman?
this movie. He said, "We're gonna find a part for you no matter what.
Okay.
What other health problems you have, you're gonna be in the movie."
The lovely Jennifer Connelly.
Oh,
I'm not a big fan of Miles Teller though.
I know you're not. You're not a Whiplash
I
fan.
I'm not a Miles Teller. Well, he was also Captain
Fantastic Four?
Captain is that his name? Captain Fantastic?
He was
Captain what?
Mr. Fantastic.
Mr. Fantastic.
Oh, that's the guy.
In that.
Okay, yeah.
I'm more of a fan of that movie.
He's a
than-
good actor, but for some reason he rubs me the wrong way. You're a fan
I'm
of
a fan of the Fantastic Four.
Me
It just
too.
had a
the
fucked
Miles
up,
Teller version.
Yeah, the newest one.
as
It's
Reed Richards in the 2015.
They're still working on the,
it's a guilty
the next
pleasure.
one.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they're working on it.
I did. There was good parts of that movie. Kate Mira was good in that movie. She's just good to look at. Okay, number
We're
4.
gonna throw another horror movie up there.
Shakalaka laka. Dave's number 4. It had to be there. It's a Tom Cruise movie.
I mean, it could have been
Anything else with Tommy coming out this year?
No.
The
Yeah,
Mission Impossible.
I thought Mission
That's-
Impossible 7.
that
got
you
pushed.
talked about that for 2023.
It got pushed.
There you go. He's literally not doing anything else. We're not going to see him in anything else. That
Oh.
sounds weird.
I mean, he's working on the space
Well,
movie.
You said he might make
Oh.
a cameo as Iron Man.
Oh yeah, there you go.
My people that I listen to, that I trust, are saying for sure you're going to see Tom Cruise in an Iron Man outfit, even
Wow.
for a second. But I hope if they go through the trouble of doing that, they give him 5 minutes would be phenomenal.
Amazing. You'd be the-
Repeating Tony Stark lines would be,
he's got to have the little goatee and everything.
oh my God, I'm getting goose pimples.
And they're doing a Live Die Repeat sequel. He's doing that too, right?
They haven't. That director.
It says it's in production.
Yeah.
Not sure if it's really going to happen.
We're not sure. Emily Blunt. It's like a passion
Pre-production.
project.
Pre-production.
Yeah.
Cool.
I almost thought that was like a drop the mic kind of movie.
You're wearing the damn T-shirt right now.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's one of the best movies ever. One of the best movies to buy on 4K because it's spectacular.
Edge of
The
Tomorrow.
sound is great. It's tough.
That
I-
brings
there-
up
there's enough
time
great-
loop movies.
There's
It does.
There's enough
We
great
love 'em.
movies that I don't actually need any new ones. I wish
Right.
they would just stop.
I know.
because it would
so
be
much
it would be
out
the
there.
rest of my life to catch up, or like, I want to rewatch The Sopranos, but I can't.
No.
Game of Thrones, I can't.
Right.
But if they just would shut down, if we could get a meteor to hit somewhere, maybe in Europe.
And then this would be the content is complete. We just have to just rewatch stuff.
Yeah, see now you're going to be jealous when I have a generator out there and I'm still watching movies downstairs.
Right, and you got hard copies.
I got hard copies.
Fuck
you
that
know,
streaming
Or
shit.
solar
Solar
panels.
panels.
Oh, yeah.
Dave's
It's the apocalypse, but he's still, watching.
charging a bale of
I'll be watching movies
bushel of
until
potatoes to watch a
zombies
movie.
actually barge in.
Yeah. Well, before streaming services, I mean, we used to watch a lot more of the same shit over and over again. But for some reason, like in the
Wedding
last-
Crashers.
Yeah, I mean, right. When you had a hard disk, you had I've got 75 movies at my house.
We are
wanna
living
watch-
in the golden age with Netflix and Disney and Prime. I mean, they just,
You don't have to really
'Cause
live in reality
we thought,
at all.
movies were dying, but it's really, there's more money in the system than ever because people are paying it on a monthly basis.
And it doesn't, people complain about like the price of Netflix or whatever, all these, I have so many movie streaming services I can't say because people will, look down at me because I have
'Cause
so
you
many.
watch so much TV.
But, if you go back in the old days, if you just go to one movie, you've paid for the whole month for 2 streaming services.
Right.
You're right.
Yeah.
Because you include your wife, you're going there.
Right. I mean,
And
20
now some popcorn and drinks. You've
$50
spent
to see one movie.
$50, right?
I'm not someone that has Netflix and watches 1 or 2 shows a month. I'm in the category of, maybe double or triple digits. So
And here's the thing: when you go to a theater, the theater gets some of that money to pay for it, right? When you are subscribing to Netflix, that money goes into their coffers directly. They're not giving a piece to here and a
That's
piece
a
to
good
there.
point, right?
I love the word coffers. Movie Chatter Podcast needs some coffers.
We need bigger. We've got an empty coffers.
You can just send,
We accept Venmo, anything.
even if you just want to write Movie Chatter Podcast on a $20 bill, just send it in the mail.
Mail.
No
We will
problem.
send you one of these lovely stickers.
All
that
right.
We have.
My number 4,
Okay.
Do it.
Halle Berry, Moonfall.
Ooh, didn't
And that's
make
coming
my
out.
list, but
It's coming out. I
Oh,
mean,
yep.
Bill, that's like coming out next week.
yeah, well,
I'm so
That's
excited for that movie.
2022.
It didn't even make my list.
Yep, it's there. Patrick Wilson, Halle Berry.
I love it when they show the Earth,
Michael
Pena.
Pena.
Like in disarray, all these end of the world movies where
Love it.
this one's got to be even better.
It's ever since Independence Day. We just
what,
want to see buildings falling over.
Yes.
what is the plot, Bill? Just give us a quick synopsis.
God, it seems ridiculous. The moon has aliens in it that are gonna attack, and somehow the moon gets thrown off its axis and crashes into the Earth, or doesn't maybe hit the Earth, but the gravity.
We're waiting for it to happen.
Yeah, and the gravity, of course, pulls the oceans into the cities. So they show really cool cities, getting squished by water. And
Nothing like what we just saw with Don't Look Up, but similar in that it's an apocalyptic
take
movie.
it another notch up or two.
Yeah. I mean, who's the Roland Emmerich, right? He's the director
Yeah,
or
and
producer.
he is a classic where he copies all the best of other sci-fi movies and he puts it into his own.
The Day After Tomorrow.
Exactly.
all of it.
Godzilla, Independence Day, he wrote,
Yeah,
Midway, and many more.
yeah, he knows how to do them.
He doesn't get the applause of Steven Spielberg, but he is a director that has made my life much happier.
And maybe because it's, I just see a lot more previews of this. I'm more excited about it. So I don't know about all the other ones that are on the list. But this one I think is going to be fun.
Excellent.
All
I
right.
think you're right. I think you are right.
Comes out in
number
the
3,
theaters.
Dave. Number 3, Dave.
My number 4 was Doctor Strange in the Multiverse,
Oh,
by
okay.
the way.
Okay. My number 3, because I only have
3 left.
3 left.
God, I don't know if I have 3 left.
Well, just name them.
Let's make something up.
Did I say Avatar 2 was on my? No, okay. The Flash.
Yeah.
Um,
We talked about Avatar 2 already.
Yeah.
It was my number 8.
I mean, my top 2. I'm gonna have to just jump.
You don't have a 3? Okay.
I don't have a.
That's fine. We're going to have my number. Yeah, go ahead. What do you got?
I'm gonna have to put it as well. Actually, it's a repeat. So it was either Jurassic World Dominion was my number 3.
Oh, that's your number 3?
It was my number 3.
All right.
Likes to keep it different.
My,
All right.
My number 3, if I could jump in there,
Sure.
The Northman.
Hey, that's my number 3 as
Oh
well.
God damn it! That's
right.
my number 3. I just didn't write it down.
Well, see that we're all on the same page.
Director Robert Eggers. Nicole Kidman stars. Alexander Skarsgård.
I think I'm missing a page here.
Ethan
Yeah.
Hawke. Willem Dafoe. Anna Taylor-Joy. This reminds me of Gladiator.
Nicole Kidman, William Dafoe.
I've
First,
been
the
looking
plot
for-
line, it's
I've
like
been
Gladiator.
I've been looking for this movie. No, the plot line isn't not the Gladiator.
Well, remember, somebody killed his family when he
Okay.
was young.
Okay.
He becomes the most powerful gladiator and comes back to Rome.
Right. So it's killing his
So-
dad.
Right. So there's that revenge element
So,
there.
it's an avenging-
but instead of Rome
revenging.
now, we're talking Vikings.
Yeah.
The Northman.
I mean, I'm ever since it was announced, it's been on my list.
A Viking prince on his quest to avenge his father's murder.
This isn't in black and white, is it?
God, I hope so.
It's an A24 movie.
I think it might be black and white, and it may be actually like a shorter, IMAX format where it's tall and narrow.
But it looks cool. When you see the trailers, I mean, this is. I can't wait.
Oh yeah, I've been thinking about it for too
Yeah.
long.
This is my kind of movie.
Director and writer is Robert Eggers.
Yeah.
Who we loved
The Witch.
with The Witch and The Lighthouse.
Right.
So his follow-up to those
Interesting
movies.
that Anna Taylor-Joy was in The Witch.
She was. Yeah. Boy, Nicole Kidman. I mean, it's got that William Dafoe who was in The Lighthouse. It's got that A-list actors, and it just looks so gritty and just
So he
Like,
is supposed to inherit the throne, but his father is actually killed because he's the king, and they lose, but he escapes.
Yeah.
And he, just like the gladiator, becomes stronger, gets his act together, and they come back and kick ass.
It should be a simple story, but fantastic.
Yeah, and lots of great actors.
$60 million budget, so that's medium rare. Yep, that was my number 3 as well. Boom, shakalaka.
Bam.
How we doing?
I just have to go to the back. Sorry,
You gonna
can
make a
stop
tinkle
yours?
again?
I can't. You made me.
I'm gonna let it run.
Once
I'm
it
letting it run.
hits, it's hard to stop.
God, Jesus.
I like to just let it run.
Me
We're
too.
at an hour 35 for the YouTube video.
Are you really?
It's a documentation. It's us permanently on the internet doing stupid shit.
We haven't done one in a while, it seems.
No.
All my brain could go was going. Talk faster, Don. I just gotta go pee.
Did you know that those two are sisters?
I don't know who the other one
Kate
is.
Mara and Mara Rooney.
Really?
Yep. How about that? Look at those gorgeous actors. Yeah, she's from The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Not a whole
Of course
lot.
I know
mean,
who Mara Rooney is.
yeah, not as She's not.
She's
uh,
from
not
Mara
as-
Rooney did.
she's
wait,
less
wait,
mainstream.
Wait, who did Mara Rooney did? Did she do Lamb?
Let's see. Did she do Lamb? She did Nightmare Alley. Magdalene. I don't see her in Lamb. She's in Her.
Can you quickly look up Lamb?
Yes.
Oh, it's Rooney Mearspace or whatever her name is.
Oh, yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
you're right.
back up.
Yeah, Numi Respace.
Numi rear space.
Yeah, that's not a real name.
Like,
but
I got a
that's the
space for
actress.
her rear.
Baka.
Back that shit up. This is a great movie. I've been telling you to watch this forever, so
What's
it's just
this-
on there.
what
this
is
is
this
the
called?
new Suspiria.
Oh, love her.
Oh, I gotta check out Suspiria.
It's
The
on
new Suspiria? What
yeah,
do you
new
mean the
Suspiria.
new Suspiria?
I mean, there was a Suspiria from the 70s.
Oh, okay.
This is
oh,
the
this
newest
has been.
one.
Oh, you've
And
been on this.
What do you
for
see
a
this
year.
on? Shutter?
Prime.
Prime. I think I'm ready for it.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Haunted Dance Studio, right?
Guys, I've been sick for a month. I actually did not have the mental strength
To watch
to
TV.
watch some scary shows like
Oh.
Ozark
Oh,
because I
wow.
know that was going to be intense.
Oh, really?
So I kept it like light comedies and even Lock
Sure.
and Key,
Yeah, yeah.
you know, because it wasn't going to stress me out.
Yeah, easy
My stress
watching
level
stuff.
was such, I was so weak I couldn't handle
Wait
it.
till you see the
Now
episode.
I'm ready for Suspiria.
I'm glad to
episode
hear that,
7
Bill.
of Ozark.
Fuck.
What's her name?
Laura Linney?
Curly hair blonde girl.
Oh, yeah. Ruth?
Ruth. Her voice is so intense. She's talking loud, I will say, at the end of the episode. So intense that I cowered into my seat.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
This-
crazy.
It was
seventh?
terrifying.
The seventh one?
The 7th one. The last episode is Ruth going mental.
I'm just going handheld.
You could easily do that, Don. We're gonna go handheld for the last.
We're just gonna hold the mic right up to our faces.
But now, if you
Oh, I
wiggle
like
the
that.
cable, you'll.
No, don't fuck up with the cable.
All right.
Here you go. I'm all right.
All right. Yeah. So the last 2 episodes.
Of-
I mean, the last 2 should be so good that we can. Okay. So should I find out what we were talking about, or just
Yeah.
go?
No, find out what we're talking about.
Sure. Listen back. We're at an hour 38
All right. Yeah,
on the YouTube video. $50 million budget, so that's medium rare.
I just put on a.
Yep, that was my number 3 as well. Boom, shakalaka.
Bam.
Okay. So we're up to number 2.
The Northman. Cool.
Do you like this music in the background?
Yeah, that is. I know this.
I mean, do you like it? It's Star Trek, the main.
oh, is that? I did not know that.
I love this.
I like holding the mic. It's really easy to do
Yeah,
whatever
you
you want.
It is actually good. Who
It's
does
good.
this? Kevin Smith on all his podcasts. He
Oh, really?
Holds the mic.
Well, remember, like on Ted Lasso, they have that mic that the announcers for the games are just. It's
And
like
then you can
smashed up against their face.
You can sure talk right over it. Now you're
Yeah.
talking right into it, but talk above it, Bill. See, like me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you talk right above it, so the air goes over the mic.
talk above it. Okay.
Because if you talk directly into it, it's
If you
too
don't pull
intense.
too hard on
Alright.
the cord, I think we're okay. This could be a thing.
Okay. So
All right,
ready?
ready for
and
number 2.
Here we go. And I think we're up to number 2, Don. We can have a little interlude here.
Number 2.
Number 2. I'm probably going to make everybody mad here, but my number 2 should be my number 1. So it's probably going to alter talking about it, but The Batman.
That's my
Oh.
number 2.
Okay, good. Number 2 for Bill.
Hey, it's my number 1. Sorry
Okay.
to spoil it, but
It's
it's
okay.
my number 1. It's near number 2. It's basically the same thing. Boy, I am excited for this movie.
I am
Holy shit.
Yeah, I don't want to watch any more trailers. I've watched too many. I've seen Robert Pattinson fall off motorcycles or the stuntman. And
I'm surprised they've got a Catwoman.
Oh, man, Zoe Kravitz.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
she seems like she's gonna do it better than Halle Berry.
Yeah.
Now, Halle Berry, when she did that, I think it was a standalone Catwoman, right?
It was, right. It was that ridiculous movie that, I mean, she was good looking in it, but it was stupid.
We're going handheld mics here for the last two.
Yeah.
This one, she still looks hot. This gal looks like a really hot Batwoman.
If she walked
Catwoman.
into
Gorgeous.
this, can you imagine if she walked into this room right now?
Ugh, we'd all just be a
Yeah,
bunch
yeah,
of
yeah.
babbling idiots.
Zoe Kravitz. And she just looks like she could, kick ass. She's got a good attitude.
I
Yeah.
think so. I think so.
So what can we say about this? You have Colin Farrell.
Peter Skarsgård.
Why? Tell me why.
Colin Farrell as the Penguin.
Why are you excited about this movie?
I'm excited about it because it's a new Batman. It's the newest I mean, how many have we had now?
I will tell
From
you.
George Clooney to Michael Keaton to
Do you have the
to
director?
And
Val
they keep
Kilmer.
getting darker and darker. And I
Yes.
like that.
Do you have the director's name? Because I
I do. Matt Reeves.
Okay, Matt Reeves talked to Christopher Nolan
Okay.
and told him
The Fantastic Trilogy with
right,
Christian Bale.
and he said our movie is going to be. He said we're going to make a trilogy, and our trilogy will be the #1 trilogy.
Really?
Yeah,
What
he
is
said-
he like getting in his face?
No, but he actually said that, but in a nice way. Like
Putting
they,
it, like
he's
punching
like
him in the chest.
he's like, this is going to be the Batman trilogy.
Fuck. I hope so. I mean, we're so psyched about it. I mean, Robert Pattinson is this ever since I don't know, Lighthouse, was it before that? But
Before
he's,
that.
he's just
I've
he's-
liked him since
I
Twilight.
like
I mean,
it when
yeah.
he's beating the shit out of somebody and he's saying,
It looks so
"Call
brutal.
me vengeance.
Right.
Call me vengeance."
It's early Batman. It's right. It's like it's an origin story.
Right.
Right. And you
It's just a different take. It's a different take. It's the
Who's-
same thing.
Who plays the Riddler? Who's the Riddler in this thing? You got
I don't
the
know.
Riddler.
I don't
Isn't
want to
that
know
Jared
too
Leto?
much.
No, it's
No.
definitely not Jared Leto. But you do have Colin Farrell as the Penguin in a big mask.
I mean, we haven't seen the Penguin for so long.
No, we haven't. It's all new.
I mean, my Penguin is Burgess Meredith,
Right,
in the
right.
TV show.
Yeah. Jeffrey, the actors are they're just too many to mention. New James Gordon as Jeffrey Wright, who is just fantastic and so much stuff.
There's a cool Alfred.
Right, Alfred is new as Andy Segaris,
Right. Yeah.
Gollum,
Right.
and so many other things. The ape and Planet of the Apes.
I'm trying to look up who's the Riddler, and I can't see it.
I can't figure it out myself. I guess
There's too much Wi-Fi going on in this room.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep looking.
I mean, I just want to know why you're excited for it. We don't.
I like it because it's
People can look up-
dark. I love revenge movies. He just says, "I am revenge."
Right.
It just seems like he's just angry, and I love that.
I just hope it's more basic.
Yeah, I love the fact that it just every time they did it, like Christian Bale's version seemed so much more gritty.
Oh, yeah.
But now it just looks like they just somehow took it up another notch.
I mean,
And
they're going to be doing
from-
Batmans forever.
Here's the Riddler. I know the guy's
Paul
face.
Dano.
Yeah, I don't know what he's done.
Okay. Yeah. I know. He's from. He was a preacher in that Tom Holland movie we're talking about.
Was he? Oh, he was in There's Blood, Little Miss Sunshine, 12 Years a Slave, Guilty.
He's fantastic.
He's just edgy enough to make it work.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah, a
fantastic.
quirky character. I just love the whole, we all know Batman's whole story, but now, I love his car. He's got it's just an upgrade. It's different. He's got a new suit, but I
How
just
many
like
Batman
the-
movies have we seen? Like over the years, my God,
Let's think about it.
since the 1960s,
Michael Keaton
they've had Batman stuff.
was
going.
after Michael Keaton. George Clooney,
George Clooney.
Val Kilmer,
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale,
And along with that, Jokers of each kind, right?
Ben Affleck. Is
Yep.
this is our sixth?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm missing one, but it would be the sixth in the modern era
Yeah, yeah. So like,
for Adam West.
And I mean, it's going to be,
right.
they're going to be
Grew
doing
up
them
with.
forever. So hopefully we're going to get a trilogy. I think that's the plan.
Yeah.
well, it's like a James Bond movie. You know, James Bond is gonna, you're gonna have certain things happen. Same with the Batman movie. You've got you got your Riddlers, you got your Joker, you got your Catwoman, and so forth. But better cars, cooler costumes.
Right.
I don't know.
I just
Better
love
bad guys.
Yeah, every version. I mean, I like the Ben Affleck version. He was cool. He was like, I don't know what Ben Affleck was. He was more like a, I don't know, more of a studly sort of. How would you describe Ben Affleck's Batman? It's like,
Billionaire.
yeah, more like he like fit the billionaire.
He was more Tony Stark.
Yeah, right. He seemed more like it. He fit with that
He was more like
wealth
to be,
He
a
feasts.
Justice League.
Yeah,
to
he,
me.
he seemed more like the money fit with him. This one. It seems as though, I know he's still gonna obviously be really rich, but for some reason it seems like he's more of like a regular guy. Even
Yeah.
his car. What is that car, Dave?
I don't know. Maybe a Charger.
Is that a Charger? Yeah.
I'm hoping someday they make like the Millionaire.
Did you mention Christian Bale, by the way, as one of the
Yeah,
Batman?
of course.
Okay.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, because he was in
Right.
The Dark Knight.
Right. Right. I mean, as of right now, I think Christian Bale is my favorite. What about you guys? For previous Batman.
I
Christian
just didn't
Bale.
like his. He had this low,
voice?
harsh voice, like he's hoarse, is like he's trying to. I don't know. It just
Oh, I
graded me the wrong way. But those were my favorite movies. I mean, they were the best Batmans, but I just hated that voice.
okay.
Maybe these will maybe be the next best.
All right. Well, then we better keep on moving on here. You can't
All
just-
right,
okay.
your number one is
Yeah. Just go ahead and tell me your number one because all mine are.
Jurassic World 3: Dominion.
We talked about it already.
Boom.
It's going to be fantastic. I'm wearing a
Shakalaka.
Jurassic Park shirt right now.
Oh, I didn't
All I
see.
do is watch Jurassic Park.
Oh man,
There you go.
How about you, Don?
For which number?
number one.
Oh, really?
I thought we were on number 2.
Oh, we are. Well,
My number-
Batman was my number 2.
Yeah. Thor: Love and Thunder is my number 2.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Talked about that. Loved it.
Yep.
Is there anybody have anything new?
Chris Helmsworth? No, I'm
How,
done.
how about your
I'm
number?
done.
Your number one. What's your number one?
My number 1 is the Batman.
How about your number one?
Jurassic.
Oh, okay.
What about you, Dave?
Mine.
Ooh, do you have a freshie?
I have a freshie.
Oh, this is a great finale.
Well, let's have some type of music, maybe. Can we get anything?
Ooh, that's good sound.
Ooh, that's Marvel.
It has nothing to do with Marvel. It
Oh,
just happens
okay,
to be
dang
the
it.
music.
I like your Marvel T-shirt, Don.
Now this one is
thanks.
under wraps, but I've been watching this movie I've been up on this movie for 2 years now.
2 years.
It may not even be the real title. It's so far,
Wow.
but it's completely wrapped up. They started filming in June of 2021. And it is my music is all fucked up here.
That was good music.
It is the third movie from Ari Aster. We have Hereditary. We have Midsommar. And his final movie, or not his final movie, that would be terrible, his latest is called Disappointment Boulevard.
Bam.
Bam. Okay, now this is supposed to be an intimate,
You did talk about this.
decade-spanning portrait of one of the most successful entrepreneurs of all time. Ari Aster said it is going to be a 4-hour movie, and it is going to be a horror comedy.
Wow, it is a horror comedy.
But who's
starring Joaquin Phoenix. It has Nathan Lane in it.
It has Amy Ryan, who we know from Murders Only in This Building, Parker Posey.
So there is nothing. I'm going to say the
wow.
title's probably going to be changed. I've been thinking about. I mean, obviously, my love of Hereditary and Midsommar, best horror director ever. So if it's comedy like what's my favorite horror comedy would be Cabin in the Woods. Okay, so if it's
Okay.
I don't think it'll be that funny. I'm hoping it's going to be more dark comedy. Like we just watched about the girl with popping all the wine bottles, whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
the woman in the window across the street from the other window.
Right. I want it to be really subtle. I don't need over the top comedy, which I don't think it's going to be.
Decades spanning portrait. So that's a pretty. I mean, you're gonna have people aging in this movie. That's an expansive
Right. So Joaquin
movie.
Phoenix, a 4-hour movie, he may only be in the first couple hours. You never know.
Yeah, there's an actress in here that I love. She's a great. If it goes to this being a comedy, Zoe Lister-Jones. You probably don't even know her.
Okay, I
but
don't.
she was great in Life in Pieces. She played like this. I don't know, a smart lady.
Okay. I mean, I'm so excited about it. I mean, it's my most anticipated because I've been thinking about it ever since Midsommar. Like,
Wow.
as soon as the credits were over on that movie, I went straight to IMDb and was like,
Yeah.
what are you going to do next?
Yeah. Ari Aster's next movie, Disappointment Boulevard. Not a lot known about it. So.
Ari Aster's kind of like he reminds me of Woody Allen. He's a little guy and
Yeah.
kind of neurotic, I think, possibly. And,
Okay.
writes about, all these movies
From
are
New York.
are actually, about his life. He just changes the story,
Ah,
it's
write
about
what you
a
know.
breakup.
Write what you know. That's what they say.
Write what you know.
Born in 1986. Born in New York, New York. Yeah.
I'm excited.
Boom, 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 boom. Love it. Great way to end.
There you go. That was a show.
That was a hell of a show. Holy mackerel. Just talk a couple minutes. We'll be into the 2-hour range.
Yeah, crazy. 140.
Yeah. I got 153. We had a...
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh. Everybody, hang in there. Hang in there. There you go. That's okay.
Gotta get a new cable.
Everybody understands
Terrible.
technical
No one's listening to
difficulties.
this point of the show, are they?
No. Well, some people are. And
And they were maybe disappointed with our number
100
one.
years from now, people will listen to this and go, those guys really knew some shit.
Can't believe they
Especially
were the.
that Don guy.
Can't believe Dave was the first
He
man
was
on
so good.
on Neptune. Wow.
Yeah.
So there you go. Next week
Cool.
we'll have something new for you.
Do we have any idea what we're doing next week?
We're not even gonna speculate. Not
Okay,
gonna speculate.
Not going to speculate.
No, because it's probably not gonna be what you want. Probably gonna be what I want.
Okay.
And
We're going to talk about Ozark.
there you go. No,
Cool. No.
it'll definitely have a theme.
Okay.
We're not gonna just ramble. Probably those, what we've been watching shit. That's probably only gonna happen maybe once a month. So
Okay.
I want it to be a little more
Love it.
focused. Bill's already gone.
Groundhog Day.
Groundhog
is a-
Day. I don't know.
We may dip into there. It definitely is on Bill's high priority. He wants to do time loop movies.
All right.
We'll see. He may have to do some bribing to get that to be the topic.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later.
Okay.
All right. Say goodbye.
Goodbye. Until next time.
10-4 over now.
Later.